Yeah, so that's one example of what could be done to promote a worker co-op sector. Another one that I know that I've heard you mention before is something that was proposed when Jeremy Corbyn was the head of the Labour Party in the UK.
Yeah, that's a wonderful story and very applicable to the United States. The person who really developed it most was his sidekick over there, John McDonnell. And if you're at all interested, look him up. A very important right-hand man to Jeremy Corbyn, and developed this. Here was their plan. Had they been elected at the last election, instead of, I can hardly say the words, Boris Johnson comes to my lips with about the same enjoyment as Donald Trump. Any case, had they won the election, here's what they were pledged to do. They would immediately pass a law. And this law would give workers in every industry, in every enterprise in Great Britain, in the United Kingdom, what is called the right of first refusal. Here's what it means. If the business continues the way it is now, it can. This is not the abolition of the capitalist system. But if any existing business were to choose either to close and shut down, or to sell itself to another corporation, or to leave England and move somewhere else, or go public and have an initial public offering of shares. If any corporation planned to do that, it would be free to do that, subject, and here comes the law, it would have to give the workers the right of first refusal. It would have to offer to sell the business to the workers in the business before, if the workers refused, then they could go ahead and do any of those other things, but they could not do it without giving the workers the right of first refusal. And when they first made this, the snarky conservatives quickly shot back, what an empty game. The workers don't have any money. They can't buy these businesses. And McDonald, waiting for them because he laid the trap so prettily, said to them, oh, no, there's no problem. The workers will get the money. How? The conservatives howl. Government will lend it to them at a very low interest. In other words, the Labour Party was committed to financing and organizing with this law and those loans a worker co-op sector of the British economy, to do in the United Kingdom what had already been done in Emilia-Romagna in Italy. And the rationale would be to say to the British people, you will now see what worker co-op enterprises are like. You'll be able to work in them. You'll be able to shop from them. You'll be able to observe them. Every family will have, a cousin or an uncle or an aunt who will tell the stories of what goes on there to distinguish it from what they're used to. We will offer the British working class a real choice about the future of their society when it comes to the work that absorbs the bulk of their adult life. That's freedom, which the British don't have and which the Americans can't even imagine.